Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I'm green for the moment. I only took one trade so far. I was late to the charts, but that's neither here nor there. Ooh. 45. Uh, now trenches. I hope she do not come in here today. She gonna be bad. Y'all know y'all cannot type until y'all see Applejacks get here. Good morning, trenches. How are you this morning? Hooey. It's a little cold. I actually got sleep last night. I was in the bed by, this sounds crazy, but I was in the bed by 2 o'clock in the morning. That is great for me. But I have been so sleep deprived that I woke up like probably 3 times last night. Because I don't know, maybe I was just worried that I don't know, I overslept or something. I don't know. You're sick? Oh, I hope you feel better. Are you, wait, like physically sick or are you sick because of what the market is doing? Which one? If you're physically sick, I hope you feel better. Physically? You got the chills or something? What you got going on? Have you taken anything? Oh, we're pushing towards the new low. We'll break even there. Exactly. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? Good morning. We come back down, I'm gonna get tagged in. Yeah. Are we not gonna push or what? Delta supports the move. All right. Why'd you have to do all that? I couldn't even get in on time because the Delta was I wanted the Delta to be more than 81, I think it was. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted it to be more than 81, but it was sitting at like 70 something, 60 to 70 until the bar closed. And then I saw when the bar closed, it went above it. So that's why I clicked in late. Okay. You trying to get you some Asia? Okay. Good morning, Applejacks. See you when you get back. 20. Wasn't enough delta in either of these two bars. So we wait. So I did decide to go back to analyzing the market how I was before. Excuse me. Where I just look at the delta of the highest volume bar and the pullback. Yeah, I asked ChatGPT and ChatGPT said I was on the right track. And to be honest, most of the trades that I was losing had to do with my entry bar touching a level. So that's, there was nothing really, I would say, wrong with the strategy. So 30. Point of control keeps flipping. But I do know there's going to be a couple of more places like this where I'm going to have to make some adjustments to the entry. I'm going to break even if it can get there because I think that was supposed to stop out. Yeah. Yeah, that was supposed to stop out. So it's like the divergences that kind of get me. All right, let me write this down. So maybe only like, good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Ten seconds to what? Oh, U.S. Treasury Secretary testifies. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Yes, hopefully we can keep it. Hopefully. Hopefully. 2. Not enough delta. Yeah, I was just saying a few seconds ago, I decided to go back to how I was analyzing strength of the market before, where I just compare the volume and delta of my entry bar to the volume with the bar with the highest volume in the pullback swing. So when I asked ChatGPT, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what it said. too many. Because it told me before when I asked it that was the best way to do it. So basically it said that the bar with the highest volume tells you where the effort / presence is in the market. The bar with the higher delta means that that's where aggression / control is. And my entry bar tests what the intent and shift of the market is. So it said, think of it like this: volume, the highest volume bar tells you who showed up. Delta tells you who swung first. So like, let's say in this pullback, this bar had the highest volume. That tells me who showed up when it mattered. But let's say that the highest delta bar was like down here. Well, that just tells me who swung first. And then my entry bar tells me who won out of the two, essentially, is what it's saying. So because of that, who swung first is not really that important to me, because what happens is if the higher delta is down here, but then you start to like have the higher volume bars tell you that sellers are already starting to push into the market, the buyers don't really matter that much at that point. So I'm going to go based off of what ChatGPT said, and we'll see if we can make this work. Like I said, the majority of my losses had to do with either trades like this where, there's 2K volume here, 728 there. So I have to make some adjustments to my divergence sets like that. It was either that or, my entry bar was reversing off of a level of some sort. That's where the majority of my losses were. So those are just kind of where I have to make the most adjustments, but everything else I should be okay with, but we'll see. We'll see. Not good morning to the new boo. I'm weak. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also some things I'm looking at as far as like volume goes, as far as if I want to eliminate certain things. Like this pattern right here doesn't work very well. I already know this for sure. Like we're beating out the sellers from here. You can see 1.5K versus 874. However, we had 4.1K in the bullish trend up. So we didn't really beat out the buyers. So most of the time, if we beat out the sellers, I want us to also beat out the buyers and vice versa. So I'm going to sit out of this particular pullback. That's something that I noticed a while ago. Maybe after I've made adjustments to order flow, it doesn't matter as much. I don't know. But for now, that's what I do. One, two, three, four. After this particular pullback, because we did have a 1 bar pullback back here. So 1, 2, 3. Since I can't take this pullback, the next one I could start looking for trades again. We're currently at the 4th support level. So the market didn't extend all the way out yet. This is the first extended level there. I wouldn't be surprised if that, yeah. I was looking to get into this buy, but I wanted the point of control to be in the wick. It was in the body of the candle. I hear something about supplying bombs somewhere. Administration has forced the IRS to cut. How many employees is it? 11,000. Jeez, I waste. All right, we got another 1 bar pullback here. Sounds like a plan. Thanks to exactly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I did like that better than doing the highest delta. Mainly, this might sound lazy, but mainly because like if let's say that this bar is starting to form, then I have to like quickly scroll through, look for the highest delta bar, hoping that I see it before this bar closes. Whereas when it's based on the highest volume bar, oh, that's very easy. It's based on like in this swing right now, it's based on this outside bar right here, unless another bar overtakes it. So simple, so much easier. But we'll see long term. But I will say that I believe I have at least probably 3 weeks of data for that particular thing. Actually, probably more than that. Like I said, I think the main adjustment was I had to separate. Last night I separated the like on my little analysis sheet, I separated when the entry bar was touching a level where like if we buy here, this is a same level because we're buying off of a support level versus if we were selling here, I had to separate them. And that made a world of a difference. I still didn't get through completely analyzing because once it got to about like 145, I'm like, all right, let me just get ready for bid. I can finish that later. I'm not too much worried about it. My biggest thing is making sure that the rules when we are not touching a level are still valid. Like this one, I could tell it wasn't. We didn't go fast enough. I think I don't like the fact that the point of control was in the body. It was a trap of the buyers, but whenever volume is high like that, I think I like the trap to be more so on the wick because according to ChatGPT, when it's in the wick, it tells you that the absorption was better because you absorbed the buyers quicker. When the sellers step in that quickly in the body is not that great when you're trying to trap, at least for that particular volume pattern. So we'll see. You got your shoes? Nice. You shouldn't pay taxes then. They should go, hello. Hello. Well, that's been Trump's biggest, I guess, selling point was trying to get rid of taxes. I don't see it happening. They make too much money off of taxes. You tax me on my income. Then once you've already taken, upwards of 30%, 20 to 30% of my income off the bat before it even touches my wallet. Then once it touches my wallet, you're going to hit me with sales tax, property tax, a living tax. Like you're taxing me on everything. So I just don't see it happening. 1, 2, 3. Just don't see it happening. Just my personal opinion, though. 8. Point of control didn't move down far enough. It was staying in the wick. And there's what would be the loss. Literally, the delta was great. And we almost moved actually, we temporarily moved the point of control down here, but it was a trap. I didn't want it to be a trap. I wanted it to be a continuation. But either way, it didn't work out. $15. I need the you can see we're kind of getting weaker each pullback here. 2.4, 1.2, 1.0. And there was a lot of volume in this push down, so I don't really like this buy here. For now, whenever the volume of the reversal candle looks like that, I need my entry bar to touch a level. Only way this will work is if we push down and don't reverse here and we overtake the 1.1K here. It's the only thing that'll work, possibly. Forgot the 10% don't have to pay taxes. Oh, look at that. Zigzag change. All right, let's see. Boom goes the dynamite. All right, let's wait for the next one. Ooh. Where's my entry there? I think I got a better feel than I was supposed to get. Oh, either way, I think it was going to be a win. Let's see. No, I actually should have. It should have ended up being a break even. It went for. Wait. What is. I think it went 25 ticks instead of 26. Either way, it wasn't going to be a loss. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Not interested in the sell here. Just really looking for the next pullback. Let me write this. Better entry should be PE plus 25 ticks. You don't want to be working right now. Oh, it's only 9:17. I felt like it was later. What a push. That bar almost closed. I don't like this buy right here. Don't like how we rotated over the VWAP. Otherwise, I would have taken it. This is kind of why I like going, another reason why I like going back to the highest volume bar. So in this swing down, this bar had a like 1200 volume in it, and the delta was negative 134, right? But you could see that after all of that volume and after such a high delta, we barely moved another, I don't know, maybe 10 ticks past that, came down, hit the support level, and we pushed up. This is why I preferred looking at the delta of the highest volume bar, because it literally shows you that there was so much effort from the sellers, but there was no result. There was no reward for it. Wait. We have equal volume there. Now she trying to have you on the streets. Nuh-uh, your sneaky link took you up out of there. Yo, not so sneaky link. Oh, absolutely. Literally the only reason I didn't take that was just because of us rotating on the VWAP. The way I have the rules written right now, I can't take that, but it could be something that I change in the future. I don't know. We'll see. Look at this. 3.5, 3.5, 1.6, 1.6. There's a lot of balance here. That's literally the only reason I didn't take it. Oh, thought I was on my own chart. Let's see. It was in the body, right? Yeah. And it could be something where in the future I'll take it. It's just right now I don't. And more than likely it's probably because I don't have a lot of data for it. So when I like rewrote the rules of trading at the levels, I just kind of did it based on the ones that I had like enough data for that I feel comfortable trading with right now. But we'll see long term because this actually was a very good trade. Very good trade. And I like how, like, after the bar closed, I mean, these couple of bars came back and retested where the entry would be, but it was a very smooth move up. And I like that. So I'll relook at it later. I'm really just, I have to wait for the next pullback. I can't really take a sell because these two swings were equal. So I'm just waiting on a pullback again. Where's Granny? She's still asleep. She made me late to the charts because she want to come out her room at 8:30 in the morning to use the bathroom. Ma'am, that is my time. This best friend FaceTimed me the other day when I was with him. They said put him, oh, light skin. Apple Jacks. Do you know you can't do that? You're supposed to lose service, girl. What's wrong with you? You know. Girl, your phone not supposed to be working at all. Right. Right, Janelle. 189. All right. That was a pretty big push. I highly doubt we get enough delta in this bar for me to take the trade. There was 189 in this push down, so we would have to be more than that to push back up, and I highly doubt it, so I'll just wait. Leave Granny alone. Listen, luckily he thought they were hilarious. I'm already like, listen, my cousins warn me all the time because of what I've done to them. Like, oh, we can't wait till you decide you finally want a man. Like, you know what? The way y'all threatening me is probably not gonna happen. Just cause. Mm-mm. I don't need you to do to me what I did to you. For what? Why you need to do that? Why? So my cousin, one of my cousins, he's like 20, he'll be 25 this year. So at one of our family gatherings last year, we were out at the park, and so this girl he had just started talking to like pulled up, right? So he's a DJ now, and so he DJs like most of our family events or whatever. So I grabbed the mic and I'm like, I said, what's her name? So he told me. So I get on the mic out, and as she's walking up, she was so embarrassed. As she's walking up, I'm like, hey, everybody, I would like to divert you guys' attention to the front. Jalen has a guest here. Her name is such and such. I'm like, everybody say hi in her name. And she was like, and my cousin said, oh, no. So because he's a DJ, he actually recorded it. I told him to save the recording because at their wedding, because they're still together, they moved in together and everything, she relocated out there. So when we had our family bowling night a couple weeks ago, I said, Jalen, I'm like, if you guys get married, you guys should play that as y'all intro into the reception. He was like, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I don't know, but she was okay with it. Listen, I helped solidify everything, okay? So yeah, he has it out for me. He does. He does. But she's a very beautiful person. She's actually in nursing school. And I told her, I was like, hey, you ever have questions, anything, let me know. It's time to be honest with yourself. If your teeth are starting to look like this, it's time to see a doctor. Oh my God, what's in their gums? Oh, geez. Oh, that makes me want to throw up. But yeah, they appreciated it. 43, I guess. I just need the, if we're going to push here, the point of control has to flip. Well, it did temporarily. The buyers are losing steam. There's so much volume in this bar. I don't like this buy anymore. We will have to stall here for quite a while because there was like 1500 volume in this, the last candle that we were stalling at. And we would have to overtake the volume before I even consider getting into the trade. $30. I didn't expect us to push up like that. I almost like this trade. All right, so kind of the same thing. There was 1500 volume in this candle that only produced a delta of 22. So that lets you know there was such like a fight here and nobody really won. So the very next bar, we get a delta that's higher. The only reason I didn't like it is because there wasn't enough volume per the rules that I have right now, but the delta was higher. Also, I do like the fact that we absorbed the sellers pretty early because the point of control is in the wick. And you can see that even after all of that attempt to push down, we pushed up 60 ticks from the close of that bar. It was almost what I wanted, but almost doesn't count. But I'm still figuring out how I want things to be. So, speaking of sneaking links, I want to tell mine that his millionaire friend is an MLM scammer. We are not booed up like that, though. Oh no. Is he? Not all MLMs are a scam, but which one is it? Oh, gracious. Why is he an MLM scammer? Is he one of those people who pretends like he makes a bunch of money, but he doesn't? Or is he somebody who's promoted a company that doesn't have an actual product? Save that man. 607. Negative delta there. Do I want to take this trade? Will I be upset if I lose some of my profit? Probably not. I want the reps. Six. Point of control has to move down though. Or we can keep doing this. Or we can keep doing this. Zero. I did not expect us to push up like that. The thing that sucks about that push is we pushed up off of a negative delta. That's the reversal bar here. $84. Why would it push down that far? That's so trash. So trash. So trash. So trash. The market loves to annoy me. We wait again. Patience is a virtue, I guess. No product makes. Oh, yeah. He's an MLM scammer, damn it. Don't like that sell either. It's all the ones that are happening that I don't like based on my current rules. Neutral delta. Yeah. Neutral point of control is what I meant. And I didn't want it to move up to the body of the candle, but it did. Because why? 3. And we're stalling here too long anyway. What the hell, market? When was my last trade? I mean, I guess I'll be grateful I'm green. But geez Louise. So much for being patient. Fuck this. Let's see. My last trade was at 9:15. 8:40, 8:51, 8:53, 8:57, 9:15. What the fuck? I guess. I do know though that there were trades like there were trades where kind of like this where we're touching our opposite level because it's a support level and there's more volume in this swing than that one. I don't have rules for that yet, only if the volume is less. So that could have been some setups that I was missing, but fuck that. There's actually pretty good order flow there. I don't think I would have been filled either way though. Maybe. It's like almost 2 seconds. Thank you, Stan. Good morning. How are you this morning? I think I work. You think he thinks I work a 9 from that? Oh, a 9 to 5 from home. He sure don't. He is sneaky link for a reason. He don't need to know no details at all. At all. 40. Nope. Needed that to be in the wick. It's in the body. Oh, wait. That's correct. I'm gonna get into this sell if it happens. I won't regret it if I lose though. Or will I? Oh, I regret it already. We're rotating over the support level, but I told y'all I have to take the trades here because if I don't, I never will. That's all right. I'll take that. Because right now that follows the rules that I want. So I just know that's a place that I have to adjust again. Body same rotation. That's exactly what I wanted. All right. So I got to make a note. I don't like this actually. Oh my God. It stopped me out and went exactly where I wanted it to go. Fuck my life. Literally went exactly there. 100. What an annoying market. Jesus Christ. I'm okay with that loss. I don't even care. You're struggling again in the red. We still care for sneaky links? Nah, we don't. No, we do not. Uh, mm, mm. This is gonna make me mad if it loses again, but again, We'll see what happens. I would prefer to have the data than not have it because I didn't take the trade. If it loses, it loses. Oh, I'm losing connection while I'm in a trade. That's not good. I'm having connectivity issues. If we get back down to the break even, I would prefer to just break even since my connection is screwing up. But again, if it loses, I'm cool with it. All right. There's the loss there though, but why am I losing I've noticed that TPT, was it TPT that lost connection? Oh, that time it was Apex. But TPT loses connection a lot, and I don't understand why. All right, that's it for me. It's 9:44. I'm going to figure out how to trade at these. Because support becomes resistance, you know what I mean? So I'm going to figure it the fuck out. Yes, I am. Timbo, good morning. This market is dirty, but I have my, as long as you have your composure, that's all that matters. Oh, Paul said you don't need him no more. Can't have a sneaky link and a sugar daddy. He said that don't work for him. Stop loss hit twice in Asia, London. Car payments, dude. Get it from your sneaky link. Tell her, Paul. Tell her. All right, so we still ended up green for the day. Literally, the only loss was at a level. I can't even be mad. Technically, I should have had 2 losses there. Again, I'll just go and readjust things, but I'm going to figure out how to take trades at those levels. I'm telling you. I am. Oh, why am I taking a screenshot there? I'm a little slow today. It's just a tad. Just a tad. All right, so here's the accounts. We made back about half of what I lost yesterday, I believe. I lost 4 something. I don't remember how much, but up to 35. So I took 7 trades. And we have 3 wins, a loss, and 3 break evens. Literally, if I didn't take that trade at 940, we'd have just had 3 something. I don't remember. It was 3 something though. But overall, not a bad day. Like I said, I just have to go back and readjust how I trade at the levels and leave it at that. I'm not too worried. It just does. It kind of sucks though to get stopped out by I got stopped out by probably about 6 ticks or so, and then it went straight in my direction. How nice. Not stop instigating. I'm just saying. You're sneaking and geeking, making pay your car note. Thank you. That's what they're there for. But yeah, that's it for me, you guys. I'm gonna go study, journal, whatever, because I have to babysit. Starting this week is when I help my best friend with her kids twice a week, so I have to go do that a little bit later. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.